versus 5 here with the clock ticking. Yoshi's going to be using his Owl Drone here for that information. It's going to be able to spot out 2 coming out of Market here, maybe onto PBD. Not going to happen though, but Dre will hold in this cover in a crossfire as well. Gets spotted out, does not have his dash yet, but still wins the duel. 2 kills already for Atlas as they start strong on the pistol.
They haven't even gotten anywhere close to sight, and they're getting mowed down over here, and it's looking like a bloodbath here. Carl and Nasmi, they're turning things around, and that's awkward right there. Clyde with a beautiful double kill at the end of the round to turn things back for Atlas. And when it just started getting hairy, Clyde pulls it out for his team. What was that?
When it pours, it rains, and they just come in like a hurricane. My goodness, Arkangel almost had that. Nasmi almost clutched it, but his hopping, he's bopping his right clicks with the classic, not enough to shut down Clyde. Picks up a nice little twofer there, and it was honestly just a messy battle that Atlas came out on top. They'll be able to at least transition that into the next round as they buy up. Oh, Lestrada, we saw this yesterday. Do not challenge the one-way smoke. Yeah. It does not work.
I mean, they've done this so many times here, and I'm sure it's okay right now, though. They can't challenge it, I believe, simply because they're only on Classics. And I think that they would prevail anyway. But yeah. Atlas playing it safe. They're going to give a little bit of, control, a little bit of respect towards this one-way smoke, this setup right here. Will they expect one person lurking in the corner? And that's a couple of good shots right there from Tim. Fairly straightforward round. Definitely not flawless by any means. They do drop one player, Bry. And this should be the spike plant, and basically the rest of the round, Nasmi will clean things up. Well, we'll only have a frenzy, excuse me. And Atlas should clean things up any point in time right now. He's looking to get a couple of exit frags here. I imagine he'll probably get 1 or 2 because he just managed to somehow sneak behind Dre.
Window's open, so he can actually definitely sneak through, and nobody's going to second guess this one. And he finds one. Perfect timing there from Nasmi, but he doesn't know that there's going to... What? Did you just hear that?
Yeah. Somebody just moaned randomly on the screen.
What was that?
I think that was Breach.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, just to finish things off, people think that losing members, if you win the pistol and you lose members on the next round, is bad, right? But another bad thing is actually being able to take a site and you take significant amount of damage that you have to buy up a full shield or a heavy shield in the next round, because again, we don't realize that it's not only the rifle that makes it expensive, it's the 1,000 creds that also breaks your bank.
Expensive.
Exactly.
1,000 shield, 1,000 credits for a shield. It's if you have to buy up every round those shields, it costs so much right there. It's the difference between stabilizing your economy and not for the meantime. But that's going to be a double spray down right there from Nasmi. And he manages to get 2 quite cleanly. Carl is able to also follow it up. And Arkangel with a beautiful hold, showing us that they've still got the chops here in a sense.
Ooh. They're showing their wings a little bit here, and that quick pull.
What did you say? Wings. Okay.
Yeah.
Wing. Okay.
What did you hear?
With an A. I'm sorry. I don't know. I thought it was a slang version of. Anyway.
Drank too much Red Bull, my dude. Yeah, but it's giving it too much energy. That's the thing. But okay, back to the drawing board there. The thing that Atlas and maybe even a lot of our other teams here have to kind of figure out is that when you're going to be pushing on A, or B rather, you have to respect that B stairs is such a strong point for the defenders that you have to flash it up and dash immediately as Dre here to open things up. And if you can't, you saw the damage that Nasmi could deal in the back of the site, and it just really halted the take of Atlas. They thought they had it, but Nasmi was still there to defend.
Nasmi there, he held on to that position for so long, and he was able to survive without getting cleared out. The utility that was actually thrown towards that area actually helped him because they weren't checking that area, that corner for him. And they were getting a double kill because of it. And actually the first round on the board for Arkangel. And look at this, because they won, Atlas economy, it's not too good. They got Clyde and Tim up on the Spectres.
They're not giving away any information But look at this. Dre was able to push up onto short. Once he comes out here, he has to be wary about the multiple angles that could come out of A main. Johan runs away, but this is a double flash coming out from Dre. Oh my goodness, from Arkangel! And that's going to be the flash points. You were wondering, and Josh S was prepared. Gets the 1 kill onto Tim, but it's a 2 for Atlas. They still have the advantage. Dre repositions, and they take the A side. But still, Car from heaven.
That was a really good play. You know, just wondering what Josh S was planning to do with that. Took him a while, but he got the kills in the end, though. It's a nice shock dart, though. Will land on the side. The double shock dart will not find a kill. Close enough, though. Almost did. But will be a 3v3 retake yet again here. Towards the A now. A side now. Still playing a little bit patiently. But Bri will drop Nasmi. That's a significant amount of the presence that they have attenuated. Bri finds another one onto Carl, and that leaves PBD all alone. And he's so far removed from the situation, he's probably going to have to back off and just save this Phantom. Not a lot left in the tank, economically speaking, for Arkangel after all those buys. So they're going to have to save this one and call it a draw. I mean, call it a round for Atlas.
That play on A main, that was not because of Josh S's timing. It was more of Johan not being able to control his spray there and take down more than just one target. Because even though that was a fantastic flash coming out from him, at the end of the day, it was only a kill on Tim and everybody else was still alive on A main. And they fumbled because Dre came in rushing outside of short and everybody's focus was on, again, that A main angle. So it really was Johan to really anchor the site. Did not work, and Atlas here persevered. Granted, there was the post plan, but Arkangel had not enough demand power to really deal against the Atlas roster. They're going to be charging out, but this is going to be through the smoke. Oh, still able to get through. Okay, it's not done just yet, and look at that play coming in from Arkangel. Quick pull of the trigger, quick push onto B, and that is a round for them.
That's hot. Like, wow. That was a sexy play right there. Set piece. A beautiful push, coordinated fantastically from mid towards B. Just manages to pincer everybody just outside that B area.
Thanks.
And Atlas definitely caught off guard with very, very low money. The last of their money, they managed to buy something and, you know, change the pace of the game and turn things around. I really thoroughly enjoy how Arkangel plays defense here, taking a page off the book of Bren. And one of the reasons why Bren is so successful is because their defense is so hard to predict when they're going to go offensive. Just like this, they're doing it again though. Will they get punished for it? Yoshi is prepared. And Carl, he's got the aim for it though, as they once again do the same play and yield the same results.
Yoshi's timing. He thought that he could have a breather and use his drone to get some information, but they were like, just keep pushing, just keep swimming, and Dory's gonna be just happy in her grave. My goodness, Tim is gonna get that headshot, 88 HP. He has the revive as well. Can he spot him out? And my goodness, he gets the kill on the Johan. 50 seconds on the clock. He has the spike, and this has turned from bad to actually pretty good for Atlas.
This is, and they have the spike. They actually get the wall up as well. Look at Carl here. He has the Hunter's Fury. He might catch off Tim, though. Yes, he does have the perfect angle. Carl with his third kill. That's going to be the updraft here. Here's footsteps all around him, though. Has to go huge with the aim. Pulls out his knives, but it's not going to land as Carl gets the fourth kill here. Brings it tied. It's leveled right now. Arkangel 3, Atlas 3. Oh, the teabags. Okay. The teabags. They're coming in. A fine teabag, sir.
You know all about that, huh, connoisseur?
Yep.
But yeah, the 3-3, and Arkangel come back. Man, we know we talk about Yoshi a lot, but we also got to also talk about how Tim has been getting these phenomenal rounds. Even though they haven't really translated into a win, they still net him 2 to 3 kills out of freaking nowhere. And my goodness, this will at least force Atlas to go for the Sheriffs, but this is definitely Arkangel's, you know, round to lose, so let's go.
But they've lost ecos before. And pointing out, let's talk about Carl. Carl has been a player for Arkangel in other titles for quite a while as well. He's had much experience, and he's probably the best performing player currently on Arkangel right now in this map. And it just goes to show that, okay. Damn, what a shot. Oh. Counter Hunter's Fury, both of them sailing across mid. Yoshi will actually manage to get a tag with that. What a shot.
And Drake just creeps up. He's not going to be able to see PBD just kind of dancing around on market and challenges him. But this is still going to be a numbers. It could be workable for Atlas. They're pushing in onto the short area here, but they're getting crossed out through the push of the fire, or through the bullets, through the smoke rather here. Amy's going to get controlled here, and the plant as well. Bryce on the close range. Nasty still good on the shots, and here he comes. Clyde, though, with the shutdown, but the spike bleed planted. It's an expensive round, but still Arkangel persevere.
Yeah, and, you know, again, as long as they get the rounds, and at least, I guess if they keep at least 3 people alive, they'll be confidently able to buy into the rounds following it. So regardless, it's still, I think, good in the end that they still prevail with 3 people left standing.
Yeah.
I don't think Atlas are going to be too upset about that round because they did get two kills. Yeah, 2 kills and a spike plant. So in the end, I think Atlas will be happy with that round. That result will allow them to full buy. I don't see anybody picking up the AWP at the moment. Josh S not even considering it. And currently, you know, Josh S, he's just playing support right now for Carl. That's what I've noticed. He is playing support for Carl and the rest of his team.
It's not a bad idea. But he has been relegated, like you said, to play that support-ish agent, and he's 1-4-6. I mean, he could play like a Luminatrix, but if he does that, that's kind of going YOLO. And losing 3 flashes where you could use it for a retake is just something that Arkangel don't want to try to even approach. So might as well just allow him to do that because everybody else is popping off. So it doesn't really matter just yet that Josh S isn't getting those kills because, like we said, his support play is already worth it because you can see Atlas are struggling to take any site.
And you want to be prudent with these flashes, man. You want to be able to just sort of know when to use them at the best opportunity. A lot of the time you see good counter flashes from Josh S, and that's really what makes him fantastic on this. It's three Vandals right here currently. Sorry, 4 on the side of Atlas right now. Vision's a little bit blurry. Make that 2 Vandals on the side of Arkangel, and they're still deciding whether they want the last Phantom or not. A little bit of a gun advantage here for Arkangel. Oh no, I take that back. It's pretty much leveled right here, and aggressive plays once more for the side of Arkangel.
Wait. Oh, okay. I thought that was somebody who's going to be punishing PBD, but it really wasn't. Josh S comes out with the flash points, and he's dipped his toes in the kill pool, but still Atlas, are able to go for the cross. But Josh S, my God.
And look at the response here. The response from Atlas is to go hit A, and Josh S has a Rolling Thunder available. Will he even need it? He's looking for the ace. 4 kills for him. Will they give it? Yes, he does. Josh S with the ace here in the semifinal against Atlas, showing everybody. Doesn't matter if he's a duelist. Doesn't matter if he's a Sentinel or an Initiator. Any round, he'll take 5 kills all day, every day. Woo!
Hold my Rolling Thunder because Josh S don't need it. He had his Vandal out and he just... Damn! Damn, that was Josh S just holding off the side, flicking left and right and just not being shut out on grass right there. That was just pure plays coming out from him. And we wondered where was this going to pop off. Well, he was 1-4-6 now. He got that ace.
I want to talk about that round a little bit tactically speaking. If you notice what happened right there, Arkangel went for the play mid. That forced everybody from B backwards. But then the moment they realized that they were doing that play towards B again, everybody else, oh, hold on. It's another aggressive play here by Arkangel. This time it's towards top mid right now. They might catch Josh S off. No, he's actually going to win in this duel yet again. But Dre, their response to head towards B. And it's basically a mirror of what happened last round, except they're going towards B this time. Just try their luck there. It's a 3v3 though. Josh S lingering closer and closer to market, seeing if he can find an opening. At the meantime, nothing yet for him.
Immediate repositions there from Dre, as he didn't want to really go in mano-a-mano. He had to go in and try to just set this crossfire up. It's going to be Yoshi up right there onto Catwalk. Oh, that's going to be perfect, and he hits him on the toes. That's going to be allowing to loosen his footwork, but Dre got the crossfire. Not going to be too good. What just happened? They had the numbers advantage and they back away. But if it's somebody who can clutch it, it's gonna be Yoshi. Time is ticking, and there is still opportunity to go in for this clutch. And that's gonna be enough, maybe, just maybe. No, it's gonna be close. Not enough time.
They don't have it.
Wow.
And that's definitely a Red Bull clutch right there. Really well played in the end. Amazing stuff. I just have to point out right there, that's a really fantastic double peek from Johan. Oh my god. The rounds could quite literally not be any closer. It's coming down to the wire. But let's talk about this tactically speaking. So the previous two rounds, what they did was they hit mid aggressively, Arkangel, because it has been successful every single time they did it. And the response, you can see Atlas learning how to deal with it. What they're doing is, once they feel that presence in mid, they straight up rush to A, or they straight up hit to B. And that opens up the site for them completely, forces Arkangel into a retake from a disadvantaged position. Now, that is really quick learning from the side of Atlas and shows that they actually know how to adapt to Arkangel's aggressive plays on the fly. And that's a sign of a really good team.
You know who kind of reminds me of that kind of play style from the defending side on Ascent? It's actually Kadaliman. Super MJ pushes so aggressively, and then people just don't really expect it. Now Atlas have kind of gotten a sniff, and they're slowly adjusting. And granted, it hasn't really been the best of rounds for them, but they've actually kept the margin very close to AA, and it's like a 4-5, so it's not really the end of the world just yet. But these plays on the defense is fantastic, and that is spearheaded by how great the timing is coming out from Josh and PBD on the connection. Dre able to sneak his way on short here, but it's still yet to cross. And look at that, the multi-hit with the fault line. If somebody else just popped out, that would have been devastating. And there's one-on-one.
Sneaky positions everywhere, but Johan gets caught off. Dre knows where Josh S is. And PBD is able to find one. The battle of knives here as PBD prevails over Chet. Pulls out his op yet again, and 4 kills. Just switching quickly between the knives and the op. PBD puts up a masterclass of how to use that Chet.
Ooh. Talk about how, you know, Valorant is a team game, but sometimes there's just that one guy that pops off. It's not actually just one. It's two. It's Josh S, and in this round, it's PBD. Maybe we can get a highlight of that one because that was just way too spicy. We need to see it once again. I honestly thought Atlas could have gotten the A side, but PBD just hold true.
He was trapped, isolated in heaven. Only thing separating him and Dre was a smoke. He managed to get a kill with the operator, pulls out his knives, has the Blade Storm, gets a kill, swaps back to the operator, then swaps back to the Blade Storm. PBD. That's one of the sexiest plays that we've ever seen on a Jet, ever. Amazing, amazing hold. Solo hold onto that A by PBD. Forces them on a eco round for Atlas.
And with that, Atlas, like you said, they're back on the weaker weapons. And AA, they got this locked and loaded. If Atlas do want to get a chance at this one, they need to make a site happen. And it seems like it's going to be the B. That's going to be the Cypher Cage. It's not going to be the two best for Bright to push through. And Nazmi has it still. But look at these Cypher Cages allow Josh S to come in. And he is coming in hot. 2 kills already for Josh S. Make that a third. We need to see where this man is. Tim with the flank, maybe. Back, and they see him! Tim, you thought you were a sneaky little rabbit. You thought you were a sneaky little sage. But it's going to be the catch-off by Johan.
Arkangel making us believe. We both called Atlas. We both thought it, but we might be proven very, very wrong right here. I don't remember what the panel said because I don't think they made a prediction on this.
I was not...
I'm going to bug them in chat and wait for them.
True. But here's the thing. I keep reminding everybody, it's only the first half.
Yeah.
And we have yet to see Atlas on their defending side.
Which is where they're really strong
Exactly. Oh, Carl.
Oh, the Odin.
Okay.
And this is something that is very, very deadly on Ascent right here. That Sova Odin on Ascent is just, honestly...
If he spots you, you're just going to say hello to my little friend. Yeah. And here they go. Say hello to my little Rolling Thunder as they come into the A site. Nobody's going to be defending it because the AL just back away, as that's going to be Josh S to use his ultimate. Gets a couple of kills, but Yoshi and Bri open it up. You will not kill my allies, and that's going to be the 5-2. And it seems like Atlas, as they rush in onto A, it becomes the possibility. But Johan, god damn, he gets the 2, gets the 3, and it's not done just yet. Carl, he's done this before, and he's going to do it again, the lineup, but he comes out, and Bry was waiting for the hop out, and that's going to be 5-7 in favor of Atlas.
Switching sides.
Johan, he just plays that round almost to perfection. He's forced out. The only way he died is to a shock dart, and that's got to be one of the worst ways to go. 7-5 half right now. Now we're going to be seeing what Atlas are really made of. They excel here on the defensive side. And it's for these particular reasons why we picked them as our prediction for this match. So maybe we'll see them turn up the heat like what Arkangel did. Maybe they can play their aggressive defense yet again. Same thing with Arkangel. But of course, we'll have to wait and see. It is 7-5 right now. Why am I seeing a Vandal? That's got to be a mistake, right?
Yeah. It's a pistol round. So unless Bry was able to save enough and invest in the bank, and it came back with an annual percentage of like 6% for next year, I don't think it's going to be able to buy up the Vandal here. But in any case, you always know they love to go for that wall on short. But I think AA was able to research that and immediately just go for the A site. There's going to be PBD on the force out, but look at that. Tim was so good on the strafing shots on the classic, but still Arkangel play this plant 4-5.
A little bit too far out, a little bit too much of an advanced position, which is what he was seeking, hoping to get an advantage in a retake of a 5v5. But failed to do that as PBD leaves his team in a little bit of a disadvantage. Johan now will be tagged down low, and Tim, 3 kills so quickly. This battle stage is just dropping everybody, and it's a perfect retake from Atlas right now, and they're gonna tie things up, well, almost maybe, because they just won the pistol round, and that's a Prime Gaming flawless on top of that play.
Is Arkangel gonna go for the force buy? They have some money to work with. They can make it happen, but they also have to respect that Atlas will be challenging them. And you can see already Tim is thinking about it.
Yeah.
And he buys up into the Bulldog.
I think it's a wise choice with the Bulldog, honestly. I think one person should go. And yeah, you're right, Asarai. They're going for the force buy. We've got a fight on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Arkangel, they do not want to give this round up. They will be fighting tooth and nail to maintain their lead. They want an 8-6. They want to take Atlas by surprise here, but PBD drops the ball. Nasmi follows that up. It's a good trade from him. Yoshi still buried into the back of sight right here, but Carl, he's able to find Clyde D right now. Will they expect Yoshi, who only has a ghost? Can he come up huge here? Oh! He gets 1. Carl is ready for the trade, and that's a 2v3. Spike will go down.
Spike will go down 2 versus 2, but Tim still has his Bulldog, so the weaponry is in the favor here. But if they can make that crossfire work out, it's not going to be too good. 27 is, oh my goodness, on the HP for Johan, but it's called to pick it up, and that force into the B, the force into the buy, allows Arkangel to clutch, and we are at 8-6 with Atlas not having any money whatsoever.
That was a risk, a gamble that paid off beautifully. Arkangel, what a play, what a read, what a call, and a risk to take. It paid off 100%. Now they're able to afford anything that they want, and they'll definitely have an advantage. But having said that, you have to be a little bit wary, as Dre still could go for the hero Phantom. I doubt it. I doubt they'll go for it. The call is indeed to go for an eco instead, as it looks to be a straight-up rush towards A. See what they can find. PBD dashing in. His teammates all behind him, ready and waiting to go for those trades, but door will be shut behind their backs and in front of the faces of Atlas. Bright trying to get a couple of tags through that smoke, through that wall. Not going to be able to find anything at all, and the spike now will be dropped.
Each will be dropped. It's going to be the 5-5. This is going to be an uphill battle for Atlas. Going to be very difficult, but it can work out. They have to cut off the sections here against Arkangel. They need somebody to smoke off A main, because Arkangel have full control, full vision of this one. Dre coming in for the big flags. He has the pulse. He can see it. Perfect timing from Dre, but no! He still gets it though. A chance, a hope, a dream, and now they come in. But the spike is taking it away, and it's very, very close. They're still getting at this, but it's not going to work out. Josh will get taken down here. The fusing, can he go for it? Oh my god, he's going to find it! It denies it! And Arkangel Josh as clutches it once again! No freaking way! 6-9!
What on earth was that? That was a Red Bull clutch and a half, ladies and gents. Oh, I am in shock. I'm in disbelief. That play. Josh S. single-handedly saving his team for what was potentially a disaster.
I just lost it. I could not track everything that was happening. I was honest, man. I could not see entirely what was happening because it was so fast. Dre with the flank, Josh S with the clutch. There's the replay. Oh my God, Dre was just like, I gotta try to go for this. He even had a cloudburst still up, but it was not enough. The time, if he had a split second, maybe, just maybe. But Josh S, perfect on the timing. I honestly, like, where was Carl or Yoshi and all of that? I believe Yoshi was the one trying to stave off Josh S, and they bypass each other on the smoke. 6-9. Arkangel, how do they do this?
That was, man, it's those tiny strokes of brilliance. Well, not tiny, those were phenomenal, those are amazing. But those strokes of brilliance that you see from players like Josh S, you know, from Yoshi, that really just goes to show you that these guys, they've got what it takes, man. And right now, smoke's coming up towards A. It looks like another A execute. They've smelled weakness towards here. Arkangel, they sense blood here. Clyde, not checked right now.
Oh!
Takes a little bit too long with that adjustment, with that trigger discipline, and PBD will get cleaned up right there by Dre. And Bry as well will follow suit.
30 seconds left.
Not too far off right here as Nasmi and Carl are able to decimate the defense, leaving very little of a chance here for Atlas, and it could be 10-6 very shortly for the side of Arkangel.
Down to the top two fraggers of Atlas to make something work out. He peeks out right. He still gets the one on the left, but Johan picks it up immediately, and Yoshi is left into a numbers disadvantage with him being on this one. Oh no, that's not even good for him because he got a dose of paranoia, and that definitely made him paranoid. That's going to be the kill from Nazmi all the way from A main, and we have double digits for Arkangel and 3 more before they go into the finals.
The grand final awaits. And Arkangel already are ready to take it and claim their spot. Atlas still looking to deny them 4 rounds away. Still possible, however, and what separates them right now is only a couple shotguns, a couple of sheriffs, and a classic. I don't favor their odds at all, but you know, Atlas in the previous games, the first game rather in the series, they managed to make a miracle happen with a buy like this. So I wouldn't put it past them at all.
Dre is on the corner. Now, here's one of the things, you know, we've been having super fast rounds here, but I think Arkangel were able to guess that Atlas, even though they have a solid defense, is that their defense is a little bit readable. And I think right now, Arkangel were able to find that crack in the armor, the chink in the defense, and they are making it work in their favor. Whether it's because of Josh S with his flashes, as well as those godly fault lines. It's not faulty at all. It connects every single time. It has been this execution, this fast explode onto an area that is allowing Arkangel to get these 1-ups against Atlas. But here comes Dre on the peak, but this is a 2-man. Gets the one, almost the collateral, and PBD is down to half.
Look at that, HP dropping down very low on the Arkangel side. Fraction of an HP right here for Johan. Look at him, he's a breath away from getting taken down. They're going to be working their way towards the B site right here. Will get spotted out right now, but they do actually end up breaking that recon vault here. What's the play? What's the play for Arkangel?
30 seconds
Close range encounters right there, but a shotgun to the face is what PBD receives. Carl is there real quick, though, to get 2 in his favor. Carl finds a 3rd, and yet again, the Sova brings it back, but oh my God, just doesn't get the timing. Bry. Now he knows he's on site, though, but what's the play here for Carl? 12 seconds left. He has to find him, though.
10
seconds left. Time ticking away, and the big sprint plays from Carl finds Bry. Getting a little bit too close for comfort. Maybe he should have let him plant in the end. But Carl took that risk, and it paid off. If he waited a little bit longer, he wouldn't even have gotten the spike down, but the risk prevailed yet again for Arkangel.
Arkangel just fearless in getting that map control for the B side for Carl there. His big brain, his, how do you say this, his maturity has allowed him to sense that Bry is not going to go and try to deny him, but rather look for him and try to bait out or draw out the game, because you said it already, it was down to 12 seconds, and Carl just knew what he had to do, and here we go. They line it all up. What's going to happen here? PBD's onto the cross, but that's going to be the slow. On to the Rolling Thunder. Still Carl gets one. PBD as well, and they're looking to push this into match point, as still nobody has dropped down from the side of Arkangel.
This is the last chance here. The economy is in tatters, is in ruins for Arkangel. Let's see if they can actually hold on a little bit longer. They've done it before. They've been resilient. And Tim again with this really off angle right now, trying to get a little bit sneaky, cheeky on top of this barrel here. Will not be able to find anyone just yet. Nobody peeking their heads out. The out drone will spot him out now. He has a res available, but he has to get onto site if he wants to be able to use it. And currently they're locked out of it by the side of Arkangel here, as Yoshi still has a recon. He's going to be using it right now. Oh, Tim going down real quick, and the double. No, just one for Yoshi. That's going to be match point here for Arkangel, Asarai.
How did this turn from what we expected to happen to what is the unexpected? Arkangel, they come out blazing. They looked a little bit sleepish, squeamish on bind, but Icebox was their opener, was their wake up already. Arkangel, it's time to perform, and perform they have. 6-12, we're already looking at the last round before they go into the grand finals. My goodness. And looking at it, Atlas, they don't even have a tooth and nail to buy up into the rifles. It's only Clyde and Bri.
They don't have anything, but let's see what they do here. PBD, he breaks through, he finds Bri, but Clyde D with a Bulldog, he's able to get one kill for his team. 4v4, but the Hunter's Fury is enough to get attacked. That's Yoshi down to half. One more hit, and he's going to find him. He's going to find Carl. That's the MVP of the previous few rounds. Going down right now. Advantage currently building for Atlas here. Spike now going down, but time tick-tocking away. What can they do here? And the signal for the retake now commences. Time to begin the play. How are they going to start it off? One over from CT. The rest of them towards B, but that's the res that they've been waiting for. 3v3 right now as it goes. Josh has to bring it back here one more time for his team, and Tim follows that up with a trade.
Clock ticking down, and they did it! They made it happen! This is going to be the fuse, and still a hope and a drain for Atlas. 7-12, and that is where they're the strongest, when they're able to take a breath and allow Yoshi to set up his utilities as the Sova. This is where Atlas can make it work out. Josh, as he was hiding on B main, but they had a guess. They had a feeling that he was there, and when that recon dart only spotted two in the back of sight, they already knew Josh was somewhere flanking, and they shut him down. That was pivotal for Atlas to do, and still they hold on, but this is gonna be hard because Arkangel, they still have money to buy.
Man, Atlas, I swear to God, they have some sort of magic set up in their pockets or something, because they just make these rounds so delicious. Yeah. I just think that, you know, for some reason, whenever they have pistols or some ridiculous shotgun buy, they manage to pull it out of the hat and bring us back closer and closer. You know, they almost had overtime the last time around.
Yeah.
And, my God, Atlas, these guys.
Right here.
It's going to be, again, this is the hardest game that they have ever been able to play in the short span of like 2-ish months that Atlas have been playing. But my God, they have shown to us that they are a team to be reckoned with and one of the top teams in the Philippines. But still, they have to make these 5 rounds into overtime. And it seems like Dre is making that work out, but he's going to be picked up by too many people. Still, he gets the one, and the damage be done as Josh S is down to around 20 or 30 HP.
They have... He has sniffed out some presence towards mid, but not a lot on top of it. Johan has managed to creep his way around here towards Pizza. Trying to inch his way a little bit closer. Just some utility to help clear the way, pave the way towards B, and it looks like it's going to be a B split here. Looking like a 3 from Market, 1 from Main.
30 seconds left.
And they're going to go decidedly towards B with 30 seconds left on the clock here. They have to be decisive. And they are going to be revealed at the moment, but how much is it going to matter? Full rotation coming in, still leaving that Omen just in case there's an alert, but it doesn't matter. Tim's going to get one right there through the smoke, and that's going to be a brutal one because that's the spike drop. 13 seconds left. They have to get the spike down now. No more room for errors right here. And look at that shock dart from Carl. He finds Yoshi. A little bit of revenge from that previous round, and the spike actually does go down in the end. Johan from the back of the side trying to tap away. He's looking for the headshot angle right there, but it's not going to be availed anytime soon. Tim has to push in with his team currently. as everybody behind these walls. Beautiful paranoia play. Tim gets one. The follow-up isn't there. Kong gets a trade. Gliding from the side. No! Adjustment. No. Will be denied. And Atlas, they hang on one more round.
Every single time they're pushed to the limit and Atlas break free, he is holding the world in his back and he is not budging at all. It's still 4 rounds. We're counting down here, guys, and Atlas still remains. Arkangel, I'm sorry. Can they break free, or Atlas, can they push 4 more?
What a series we've had so far, Asrai, and regardless of who wins, definitely Atlas should be proud of themselves. Coming out of the woodwork, coming out of nowhere. These people, we've never even heard of them before. Not at all.
Yeah.
And suddenly showing up here to the semifinals of First Strike, going up against the likes of Arkangel. What a feat. What a feat indeed.
A ragtag team of players from Visayas, students at most as well, and they are able to do this to a veteran team. Arkangel, previously known as Tito Moto, coming in from other titles, other games with years of experience, and Atlas just showing them up. Still, it's not the end of the road for both of these teams because we are still kind of figuring out. Actually, also we're figuring out where the hell Arkangel has to go for them to get these wins, because damn, Atlas are now awake as well.
A little bit of a pause here. I think it was a tactical pause.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Tactical pause just for the side of Arkangel to make sure it doesn't start slipping away from them, if I'm not mistaken. It was a round that they appear to have been shaken to their core, their crux. And Arkangel, man, they have been having the pieces, but in the end, Atlas has managed to pull it out. Dre, though, opening it up against TBD. Look at this. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful as Carl finds a damage onto Dre. Almost finds damage onto another, and that's a good kill to find here. To bring things level, Josh S will be dropped right now, and they're desperately pushing their way towards B right here. Bri going for the wall bang, and he gives up his position away. Almost loses the duel. No, 89 HP still alive currently and kicking. 3v3.
3v3, and they haven't crossed it, but still they shut down Yoshi. That's pretty big, but Clyde steps up. All right, it's a 2v2. Take a breath, take a breather, but Johan has already sneaked his way up, and he is going for the big flanks, maybe holding on. Can you see the head? The timing not too good though, but they are trying to transition onto a 50 seconds onto the clock, and I think they were able to just sneak out. This is pretty good for Arkangel, but Clyde knows he's pushing on to short. He's pushing on to spawn, and he might be able to do this. It's a 2 versus 1, so let's see what happens. No way!
Oh, wow. What a shot right there by Johan. Now they have information on where the last player is. The call must be to run towards A. He's given away where he
30
is.
seconds left.
And there's a lot of time for that rotate in this 2v1. This is Arkangel's round to lose. They have information. They have a gun onto Carl. Johan only on a sheriff, but he's been shown to be fatal and deadly on it. It's all up to Bri in this 1v2.
He needs to be fast because he can't allow them to play that post plan. It's gonna be entirely risky for Bri. He has no utilities, no Cypher cages to block any of the vision, especially on A main, where you can see both of Arkangel are at, and you can see as well where that spike is headed. It's on Jenny. Oh, the crossfire, you know it's gonna come. So Bri, he has to dig deep. He has to clutch this right now. He has to destroy that recon dart, but he gets spotted out, and I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. That's gonna be Arkangel going into the grand finals.
A win, well deserved. They clawed their way.